disrespectful teen finally gets what she deserves. And yeah, I pretty much just do commentary throughout the whole video. These style of videos, you know what I mean? Kind of do some education. If you mess with the content, you know what I mean? Be sure to like and subscribe, all that jazz. If you really mess with it. So let's just get it started from the beginning here, man. And yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
Officers were dispatched to a residence regarding a reported domestic disturbance.
All right. I'm Officer Langley. How's everyone doing today?
Hey.
How you doing? You step aside. So, who's involved in this?
Mom and daughter.
Mom and daughter? Okay, and you guys are... Grandma?
We talking niece. Auntie's mom. Yeah. I'm old.
Okay. Mom, we're gonna have you step outside. Okay. Alright. Do you want to tell us what happened?
Yeah, we started. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what happened?
Nothing really happened for her. She just, me and her keep getting into it, and she basically just said,
Like, what do you keep on getting into it about?
like, me, stuff about me getting in trouble in school or whatever. It was like, she never took my side, she never on my side, like, I don't know. She basically said, I can't go home unless I give her my phone. But this is mine, it's like, this really mine. She said, I can't go home with her unless I give her my phone. So I'm like, okay, well, can I go get my stuff? And then my daddy or somebody come get me. And my daddy not answering the phone. So I'm just waiting on my dad. But yeah, she keeps talking to me.
So this is a matter of you getting in trouble at school.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like, it's not even like nothing major. I'm being in trouble. It's like, she make everything bigger than what it really is. And it don't even be that big. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm just sick of this repeated cycle.
So
It's like, I just really just want, it really don't have to be nothing. I really just want to go get my clothes. And then I could just go.
okay, so when you say you're trying to leave. Like, does she have custody of you, or is it joint custody?
Yeah, it's like I gotta be with both of them.
Okay.
It's like she just want to take my stuff from me. It's like, why are you trying to take my phone when I'm 17 years old? And now she's saying that, either I gotta give her my phone and she go home, or I stay here and I keep my stuff. But all I'm asking is, can I go home, get my stuff? And she just like, oh, who gonna bring you back? But it's like, I got people that can bring me back.
This is your 17-year-old daughter that you're having issues with?
Yes.
I would like to tell you, is she your oldest? I would like to tell you it gets better, but it is very hard parenting children as they get older. I thought it was going to be easier.
Everybody said this has been an ongoing process. She's in 11th grade now since like 7th grade. Probably got like 15 police reports of her running away doing the same stuff over and over.
It's almost like them hormones kick in and they lose all their common sense.
Now, at any point in time, did you guys break anything? Was anything broken? No. Did you guys go physical with each other? Did anybody, no, you didn't grab her, she didn't grab you, hit? No?
Yeah, she just grabbed.
So it was just a verbal argument. So pretty much what it came down to is that you guys were arguing over school. Okay, what's going on in school?
Assistant principal.
Gotcha.
He don't like me, I don't like him. Just keep it like that.
How you doing, miss? By chance, do you have an ID on you by chance?
This is my first day seeing her because she ran away. I brought her here from school, and when she hopped out the car and ran off, I haven't seen her, talked to her, heard from her until I didn't even see her in school today. I seen her when I came here after school because I worked to the school. She had to come home tonight since she's here, and I told her that she's not bringing her phone in my house. That's her punishment. That's the whole problem, the issue. And of course, she tried to run off. She kicked me first of all because I tried to get the phone from her, and she tried to run off, and that's why my mom called. That's when my mom called the police. So all this because she don't want to turn the phone.
Okay, so this is all because she, with her, stems from her cutting class getting suspended. She kind of your mom, I'm assuming that's your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like all had said that, your mom went in a little bit more detailed. But as far as the kick goes, now your mom was saying that it looked more like a kick that she was trying to push you away than a kick that it was to try
she was
to.
trying to push you. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
So, when she kicked you, how did she kick you?
Like she was sitting on the table and she just used her feet to
Push you back.
yeah.
And it was when you were telling her that she couldn't bring the phone into your house.
Yeah, I went over there to get the phone. I told her to hand me the phone, and she snatched it away from me, and I tried to grab the phone, and she gave me.
Okay, now, did they explain to you on how the phone situation is because she pays her own bills and that's it? You don't provide the phone for her, right?
Yeah, not anymore. She pays her own
Okay,
bills
so
now.
she pays her own bills, so you really couldn't take it from her because she's also in that area where she's not fully an adult, but she's kind of like in that rite of passage area with 17's like
But
the
I
grade.
don't want it in my
I
house.
understand that, but that's also her paid property and everything else. So if it was underneath your family,
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, man. Like if she's paying for it, then technically it's all hers, but the mom has the right to be able to kick her out of the place. You know what I mean? So that's also a big part of it as well. So I think the police is I think they're right about that part, but realistically, yeah. Yeah.
bill, like if you guys were underneath the family plan, then you can cut her off and there's nothing that can be done about it because you're paying the bills. And she still has access to her phone, but because she's the one that has her phone.
So basically, she grown and she could do what she want to do. She don't have no punishment. I can't punish her because the phone is the only punishment for her at this point.
And
But
that's
I don't want her with the phone in my house. She can leave it to my mama's house.
Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah.
Essentially, in this matter, all I would do, because essentially mom is trying to discipline a child that lives in her home. And there's no major, like the phone wasn't broken, there's no major damage to like no injuries or anything like that. I would write it up and I would
Specify
advise.
why you couldn't, because you
Yo, I don't know what's going on. It's just glitching like crazy right now. Super annoying, but we'll let the video just buffer a little bit and then we'll go back into it. You know what I mean?
couldn't.
I mean, even though she's 17 and the state sees her as she's still a child living in her mom's home. So that's why we can do it to where you don't have to determine a predominant aggressor. You can basically, you have to give the backstory, you know, that the child lives in mom's home, the child was suspended, the child did not come home for such and such days. When the child came home, as a discipline measure, mom attempted to take the phone. When mom attempted to take the phone,
The daughter came back in a defensive.
in a defensive manner, and that's how you can get away with not having to make the arrest. But you have to explain you have to explain that
In a
backstory
pushing manner.
and the relationship, because it's still a parent and child type relationship.
Yeah.
Essentially, if this was me, I don't know about you, I would just write it up, but I would tell mom, because she's having such issues with her.
Because even though she could say she wants to leave, and she's 17, and we can't count it as a runaway technically, if she comes back, mom is obligated by law to allow her back into the home and provide shelter.
But what mom can do is mom can go to the juvenile court system and file for delinquent juvenile that way.
Yeah.
We have to look at this as a domestic incident, right? And it would be a domestic incident between you and your daughter. But so the minute you went and tried to snatch her phone from her because you don't have normal access to that phone, it's considered theft by taking, which would make you the predominant aggressor, which essentially we would have to arrest you for domestic violence. But because this is a parent and child and you're trying to implement a discipline measure, I just don't feel comfortable taking you to jail for that. Does that make sense?
You
So
articulate how it wasn't because of the relationship, because of the age, that it was a disciplinary action,
Right.
and not
A
malicious
domestic- right,
act.
not a malicious act. Okay, so if mom never took possession of it, then it wouldn't be theft by taking. And then if the girl kicked at her, if she made contact, it would be simple battery DVA. If she did not make contact, it'd be simple assault DVA. Simons is going to pull up her phone just to make sure that they're not changing their story. And in that case, the daughter would be the predominant aggressor.
So it's gonna be a 1095.
Yeah, go watch her thing with her real quick. Okay, so if we wind up having to arrest her, you gonna like fight us or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
If you never took possession of that phone,
Yeah, I
then
never
it wouldn't be theft by. It would be. Did she make contact with you when she kicked at you?
Like she was looking at me, and when she kicked me, that's what she did. Like,
When she
was
kicked
sitting
you,
like
did she
this.
make contact with you?
You mean like, did she touch me?
Yes. Okay, that's what I needed to know.
The
So
daughter
then-
saying that she tried to take the phone but never took the phone.
Yeah, I asked her. She was like, at any point in time today, did she take that phone from you?
And she
And she
said,
said no. She had
Okay.
possession of it the whole time.
Okay, so
we have simple battery
you have
DVA?
simple. Yes. So mom's saying she made contact. So since she made contact, it's simple battery DVA. Because if they wouldn't have made contact, it's just simple assault.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
You know, at this point, I would want to see with the parents on what they want to do. Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
That's a trick question.
I know. Because if you can determine a predominant aggressor, you
I know.
shall.
I saw what he was doing.
make
That's why I
arrest.
didn't say anything.
Which means he's either not reading his policy or he's not reading his law.
Well, let's see what he does.
Level 17-year-old's about to be really upset.
Yeah. It's gonna be, yeah.
Because per our policy, you don't have a choice. If you can determine a predominant aggressor, you
I
have
was
to make
gonna
it.
ask
Okay, good, yeah.
what he was going to do or why he was going to do it. If he would have said because the mom said yeah, I would have like, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, I heard. All right, so I'm gonna have to have you stand up for me. Okay. I'm gonna have to have you place your hands behind your back for me. Okay.
Off the press card.
Yep.
Oh, what's wrong?
Yeah. Okay.
Be careful, watch your rings. Come on. Watch your rings. There you go.
What happened?
So.
What happened?
Turn around.
Turn around.
Hold on, Mari, just turn around.
What happened? Why am I arrested? Wait, why am I arrested? Please tell me. Please tell me.
We're going to talk to you.
Okay, calm down, Mari. Calm down.
Calm down.
Mari, don't. It's okay.
We're going to explain everything. We're going to explain everything.
Yeah.
I'm arrested.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's not do
Why
that.
am I arrested?
So when it comes to family violence,
What is
per
it?
state law and per our policy, we have absolutely no decision, like no choice. And because she's 17, the state sees her when it comes to criminal charges as an adult. So the minute she kicked her mom, it became simple battery DVA.
Come on now.
And so we literally have no choice.
But
When it comes to domestic violence in the state of Georgia, the state says you shall, which means we have to.
I'm going to explain everything to you how the process goes, okay?
it's not violence, bro. I didn't touch her.
So we have two statements from your mom and your grandmother that both said that you kicked her.
Oh no, I didn't kick her.
Okay, stand right
I
here.
promise I did not kick her.
Okay, stand right here.
I didn't. It was like trying to get
Okay.
her. It was like trying
I'm
to
going
get her off of
to search
me.
her.
Gotcha.
No, I didn't kick her. It was like trying to get her off me because she was trying to grab me. I didn't kick her. I swear to God, I did not kick her. Yo, I promise you, I did not kick my
This is
mama.
something that you have to discuss with the judge.
I did.
When you turn 17, you are subject to our state laws.
Yo, I didn't kick her though.
Even if you kicked at her,
No.
it's simple
I
assault.
promise I
But
didn't
even
kick
just sitting
her.
here talking to you, you said you kicked at her.
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't.
said you were pushing at her to get her off you.
No, like all I did was like move her. I did not kick her.
Right. And all of that is simple assault. It's a domestic. And you're
How?
17 now. And at 17 years old, you are subject to criminal laws.
How? I didn't. Could y'all get my grandma, please? Could y'all
Okay,
get my-
come here.
Please.
Sit down.
Or can I call my dad?
Let me
Please,
move the.
can I just call somebody? Because this is not right. I did not
Okay,
hit my
sit down.
mom. I didn't. Like, y'all act like I literally put my hands on her, like, beat her up. I didn't. I promise.
Touch somebody and they don't.
No, I didn't touch her. I didn't.
You're
I
not
was just...
listening.
You're not listening.
Please listen.
I start to talk and you instantly start to yell over me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So if I come up to you and I'm not an officer and I'm not acting in a legal manner and I put my hands on you and it's unwanted touching,
43 out.
you don't want me to touch you.
No, but she
listen,
touched me
listen,
first, ma'am.
listen, right? I understand what you're saying, but based off, yeah, I'm good. But based off of what your grandma said, based off of the statements that you've made, and based off statements that your mom made, the officers have probable cause to make an arrest.
No, y'all, she literally just said...
Then this is something that you have to talk to the judge about.
She just said my grandma...
Our decision has been made.
Y'all, my grandma
It's not
just
going
said
to
that I
be
didn't hit her.
changed.
She just
No,
said I
it's on
didn't.
camera that she said that you did before
No,
we
but
even
I
asked your mother.
didn't.
So,
I didn't.
okay,
I
we're
promise I
past that
did
point.
not.
Yeah, right
Do you
now.
like your phone?
So, and because you are under arrest, we cannot talk anymore about any of this. Okay?
Please, ma'am.
It's already been decided, ma'am.
She was charged as an adult with simple battery DVA.
Yeah, that was an interesting one for sure. It's kind of like a very regular case. There's definitely been a few ones that I've watched that have been very, very intense. And this one definitely wasn't the case at all, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this one.